So, future meetings, note that the time is going to be November 18th. It's a week later than normal because the 11th is the 11/11 Armistice Day. Okay. We have a lot on our agenda for this next time. The next one is the Law and Order meeting. Every single day, Law and Order, and then there's also, we have to start the process of figuring out the rules for the caucuses. Because well, it was done last year, 2 years ago, but many of the people that did that aren't here anymore. So we have to look up our records. What's in the official records is 6 years old, out of date. And so we have to update it a little bit. Okay, now you're pointing to Robert. Adjourned. Yes, I know.
I'm asking to be excused next month on the for the next meeting.
Okay.
Because I will have an important meeting in our association. Situation that's taken place, so I won't be in our next meeting for November.
We will miss you.
Okay. I will also not be here. That's the District 5 United Meeting date.
Okay.
I was just going to ask if we could put the caucus process on towards the end of the agenda rather than up front, because I have a board meeting that regularly meets on that night. That I'll do that and then pop over and.
Okay.
I start earlier, but I'd like, since I haven't been through the caucus, I'd like to know what I need to do.
Okay. Request is to have the caucus at the end.
Or towards the end. At least make sure we give it good time.
Sure. Just taking note here. So the main discussion is, there's the police body cameras, and then there's also the legal changed the wording of telling the police where to, what was the phrasing of the thing we had last time that you wanted us to...
Discretionary use?
No, it was the disbursement of where the police are going to be. Anyhow, we have several things on the police we put on the agenda. Yes.
On this month's agenda, we were supposed to pull the trigger on forming all the other additional ad hoc committees, and we haven't done that. Can we get that on next month so we can finally get these things rolling? We had talked about how we're ready to go. There's nothing to stop us from forming them.
Okay. The forming the ad hoc committees for the police issues.
No, for all the rest of our work plan.
For our work plan.
So people can get started on the project of the work plan.
I thought we had already.
Illegal dumping, illegal fireworks, develop community input, police body cameras, work plan.
Next time, that's right. That's the one that's fireworks. We're going to start the process. Start an ad hoc committee on the fireworks. I'm getting inquiries from the public also on that one. They wanted to know what we're doing, so we're going to follow up on this.
And could I also suggest that on the agenda, when we're talking about next month, that we have listed what's on the work plan for next month, so we can all have some sort of reference. Yeah, we don't need extemporizing, yeah.
Mr. Chair, I was going to make a suggestion that we just modify our agenda template to actually put our work plan as the last page.
That sounds good.
Great idea.
That way the public will always know when you can look at it.
I second that.
Work.
Yes.
I have a question and an announcement.
Okay.
Okay, so my question on the caucus, yes or no? In the spring, I'll be organizing an election in which I will be running for the seat that I will be organizing the election for.
No, don't
Thank
do
you.
that.
The announcement?
Because
I just am I wanted to know so I don't dread the next month. It's just a yes or no.
it is only the odd number district. We're setting up a policy by which an ad hoc committee of odd number districts operate the caucuses next year.
Okay.
It's the even seats like Maria and mine that will.
When it happens that I run for something, I'm just asking.
Yes.
Okay.
Am I organizing an election that I am then running?
No.
No.
Because that would be the opposite, the odds and evens swap.
Right.
But when that happens,
We
You don't run your election.
thank you.
We'll be in your
Forgive me,
district.
I'm obviously confronted by the idea of running for an election. So, separately, my block is having its annual block party. It's the 14th annual. It's the most fun party, maybe not as fun as Nick's party, which sounds
Darn fun party.
really, really fun. But I will get this to Michelle or the right person. It's Saturday the 24th. Bring your kids, there's pumpkin carving, the police come, the fire department comes, we have margarita, we have wine made at one of our neighbors' vineyards. It is really a great time, and I really would love to start to get to know folks, so please do come.
I
Thank you.
personally endorse, I've been to this party. It's really good.
It's a really good party. It's annually, keep this on your books, annually, it's the Saturday before Halloween, and it was as an adult, it was my first community leadership project that I did as a grown-up. And it has had enormous legs, and it has a committee, budget. It's just a really wonderful thing. My policy wonk friends come and they look and they have, half a glass of wine and they say, wow, this party is really best practices.
We need more friends.
Oh, my other friends are just, on the bench with
You just have to make sure
margaritas.
none of your guests
Because it's till 9 o'clock.
get a DUI, because that would be criminal activity.
We would have to have a big
You might just be out.
In addition to the party that happens during the day, it starts around noon, and somewhere we segue into movie night. So one of our neighbors sets up a screen on the front of the garage, and we make little boxes that look like cars for the kids to sit in. Take those copier boxes and make it look like a tricked out car. And then grown-ups, we eat popcorn. It's just so fun, and do hope you can come, please.
I'm leading a hiking tour of the Coyote Creek and Five Wounds Trail next Saturday, and if anybody wants an exploratory guided tour of it, contact me afterwards.
Everybody will be dressed like zombies, right?
Nick, when's your party?
Yeah, right by the, I'm gonna walk right by the jungle. Walk right by the jungle and say that's where it was. Anyhow, any other announcements? Hey, we get to adjourn on time. Early. All in favor? Bye.
Bye.
See you.
That was fun.
Looks like you had one.